this hero played in that role, so we'll see if Bornea can pull out some magic. Apart from that, their lineup looks solid. Again, Ace with the last pick PL, like the panel pointed out, probably a worse PL game than game number 1. Though.
ILTW, he's the one that chooses death at the beginning of the game. Dragon Tail, the first blood goes to Ace.
Expecting to stay in their lanes though. Mind control, good pressure on Tofu. Actually, skilling Icarus dive. Kuro, they were not expecting that.
Yeah, very unusual.
Nicely done. Hopefully for her, she can find a connection on Dragon Tail in the top lane on a Terrorblade kill. Which is one thing Mirana's pretty good at, is killing Terrorblade early on. She has a lot of magic damage. Tofu will die. Kuro and Mind Control finding that. Mind Control Visitor can actually... We saw that at the Major in a game even. Yeah. There was a Juggernaut late game that just bodied Terrorblade when it got late enough, so... But yeah, we have the PL here.
GH top lane. Yeah, I didn't think they would have enough damage, but with the 2 levels of Bushwhack and Acorn Shot was just enough.
Yep.
We're seeing the 1 level of Breathe Fire right now.
LTW here. Good pressure.
Ooh, all right.
He's actually in trouble possibly here. Oh, good bounce back on that. That's
not quite there, but the one more right click will do it, and the vision from Rasmus ensures that they get that kill. So yeah, that's pretty significant actually. But at the very least, he's not out leveled horribly. I mean, I was expecting this to be just absolutely awful. So if you're a Smashers fan, you gotta be happy with that. Bushwhack onto the illusion and the tree as well. Top lane. You're seeing this damage come through.
Yes.
Cold Feet actually procs as well. Now the TP's come in, so it might cost Rasmus his life, but he'll take this any day of the week. In fact, it takes Miracle TP as well. You get the Bushwhack, but it's not Rasmus, not quite level 6. But still has done a significant amount of damage to this tower. He's getting another Dragon Tail off. He's just spamming this in left, right, and center.
He's actually dead for this, I think.
Yeah, that's TP support. Oh, Bushwhack onto 2 again. GH gets the Impale off in the meantime, though. Kuroki, level 4, gets off the Fairy Fires. Rasmus just running around in circles. But with the rotation of Mind Control, you have to think that it's inevitable death here for Rasmus. We'll wonder if a TP comes out. That's the real question, Cinder. Who TP's whom here? Rasmus dies to the hands of Kuroki. As
now gives Ace a little bit more space to work with down here, because now he has access to the creep waves. He's going to farm wave plus hard camp every minute. Probably even get the small camp as well as another kill.
And near that triangle there, another Bushwhack though, into the arrow this time. Looks like GH can take the brunt of the damage there, but it's not a whole lot of damage to speak of, as Nyx is going to take a tumble, so it's a 1-for-1 across the lanes here. Now Rasmus, I mean, he has a 3-level deficit if you compare the...
Minute 10. Need to give Tofu a little bit of space for that to be the case, though. He's only level 4 and a third, which is very low. Not even bridging the gap to 6 with that tome. They're going to try to kill regardless.
He's going to get Bushwhacked here, and the arrow to follow, and all the extra damage thanks to the Ice Vortex. Will he be 3 for 3?
Not yet.
How many do they have left? Is the
They're not getting it. Oh, that's a problem.
No. Can they win without is the real question. Bornea getting bursted, but will leap to safety. Mind Control creating as much space as possible with GH's help to get the Impel on Gilgurt. And it doesn't look like Chakram does connect.
Mind Control's now a bit compromised
here. Ace is here. AA blast to follow, so the Sunray's going to do absolutely nothing. That is the 2nd death from Mind Control after he got off to such a good start. And obviously it's going to help his farm quite a bit. Now the real question is, what is Bornea going to go for? He's going for Dragonlance right now, so he has to expend 2 leaps already. AA blast comes out, but Tofu is going to take a tumble.
Arrow?
Arrow connected as well, but he's
I keep getting excited over arrows. There's just no one there. So...
Yeah. He'll get the 1.
Keep in mind, he's top net worth, actually, on the PL. After that start, but Ace has been doing a really good job at finding farm. Gilgur's dead. Easy pick for Miracle.
Yeah, Ace also did a good job of finding the Possessed Mask. But you're right, the BKB right out of the gates, basically, after Dragonlance, is quite interesting. As Ace is getting initiated in the triangle again. TPs are coming in, though. Ace got dusted, it looks like, but there's initiation from Rasmus this time. 3 heroes grouped up here on the side of Team NIGMA as the egg is popped. Can they kill it? There's the leap in with the right click from Mirana. That is more than enough, but it might cost him his life. He's going to turn this around with the Ice Blast. Just hit everybody. Miracle now on the run. He's going to be shattering here pretty soon. A 3-for-1. It just costs Rasmus his life. He'll take that any day of the week. I didn't know that interaction worked out. I know there's a couple interactions with Hoodoo who were like, they could just keep that as a feature probably. So we're going to see Team NIGMA pursuing the Smashers jungle. Ace is going to spot this out, though. Ward. Yeah, they see Miracle. They're going to play their pressure to start with, but GH gets out the mana bar, but the A blast comes in, connecting onto 2. But you can see that Ace is taking the brunt of this damage along with Rasmus on that whirling death. But the PL is dead just like that, in addition to the AA. It's going to be the cleanup on the Phoenix, though. So 3 for 1, actually. My goodness, Rasmus. I thought he got out of there, but...
So Mirana had a double damage in that fight, and she did a lot of damage with that. So she can definitely deal damage when she has a rune doing it.
Bushwhack into the arrow. Mr. Miracle is dead. A blast connecting on LTW, but the sharpshooter will not end up hitting him this time around. Pretty big kill, though, after a really bad fight for Smashers. Rasmus is going to pop that dragon form. Might find Kuroki here. They get the nice stun. Yeah, great layering from Smashers again. And this will be turned.
And ideally get multiple stuns in the fight, but it feels without a BKB. If he jumps in and stuns afterwards, he's going to die to Sunray. He's going to die to Timbersaw. And oh boy, that's a hoodwink. That was there a moment ago.
From 100 to 0. Goodness gracious.
Did you hear my dog barking?
I sure didn't. My boy Onion at it again.
You didn't?
Huh? No.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, Onion, hi for me. Appreciate his presence.
Bit busy right now, so can't say hi to the dog.
Okay, that's too bad. Well, maybe you can get him to cast with you next game instead of me. That'd be great.
But yeah, Rasmus sees GH. There we go.
Yeah, they're gonna get the Dragon Tail into the Ice Blast, easy peasy, like you said. Miracle does have a Remnant out, so.
Which is level 9. Super high level on this hoodwink in this game.
Ooh, Courier.
Looking to get involved.
Dead.
Dust.
Very dead Courier. Bushwhack onto 2, but the Spike Carapace ends up stunning him in turn. Arrow doesn't look like he connects there as the break is now to GH. Rasmus trying to do as much damage as he can from the sideline. That's a buyback onto the hoodwink though. Borania not able to leap to the high ground to finish off the Nyx Assassin. Just gonna get beat down by these illusions in the meantime. I believe Smashers need to just reset here. Ace from afar has the shard now. Those illusions are going to be much more annoying with that Spirit Lance. Just getting chased. Another great Bushwhack stun, but Ace is just going to get bursted down in the end. Doesn't have another doppelganger to work with. Egg is on the high ground, but I think they're too far away as Rasmus just getting right-clicked from afar. And Borania, no leap to speak of. If they can find this kill, this will be enormous. Initiation into Arrow or the Bushwhack. A little bit separated right now. Rasmus, yeah, they can't figure out which way they want to go. Bushwhack onto the, yeah, they have to show themselves now.
Good read from NIGMA, they know exactly what's happening.
Rasmus popped the
They did actually Moonlight and Smoke under that ward, right? The top ward, I think.
Oh, Chakram on top of him. Rasmus, of course, like you said, does not have the BKB, so he might just get bursted down. That is a super easy kill, and just like they don't have your offlaner, but does have buyback available. Of course, without Dragon Form, though, how much use are you? You can see the sharpshooter used by Gilgar to try to get a little extra space again. Looks like it might be successful. Ooh, Sleight of Fist was there. The chains? No.
Yeah, good read from NIGMA. I think the top ward that they have placed that's about to expire now did give them the vision that the Smoke plus Moonlight was coming, and they just counterplayed it.
BKB has to be popped by Borania. The egg is there to try to save.
Speed.
Yeah, he's getting quite a bit of it. It's going to be enough with that 15 talent. They're going to get 2 kills on top of it. And now Tofu getting bursted down by Mind Control. Sharpshooter connects, but really to not much avail. Arrow connects as well, but not a whole lot of follow-up to speak of. Although Rasmus is here with the Dragon Tail. Ace grouping up, and now the Chakram destroying Rasmus from 100 to 0. We talk about that all the time. Such a good counter to the Dragon Knight. As a Philosopher Stone. That's how bad his game is right now. Just needs the goals for BKB. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice juke from, or escape from Gilgar here. Very good use of the sharpshooter to get to the low grounds. He's still dead. They found him.
Yeah.
I think
he's only, oh, all right. Scurry up in 2 seconds. Nah, he's finally found. He's only a level 14 in terms of Enigma. Rasmus still not able to have the BKB coming out yet. ILTW. Oh, he gets arrowed. Better be careful here. Ice Blast to follow. He has to sunder a teammate. He does so onto Kuroki. Ice Blast ends up being wasted for the most part. Borania has to go back to base now. Haven't really seen the leap into the crit strike yet as, oh boy, they get the start off on the Phantom. Ace is bursted.
So good from GH. That Spirit Lance was not targeting Nyx, but the bounce from the shard went on GH, and he carapaced and then got a max range stun.
Yeah, that's rough.
Huge punish onto Ace, and this is a really big problem because they're probably going to be forced to buy back the PL here.
Yeah.
I don't think NIGMA has to go back. ILTW with Aegis could still go hit.
Yeah, he still has arrow, but you can tell they just don't want to go on Mind Control now.
They get it. Now they might just back off. They don't have to necessarily.
Aegis still in ILTW. Still in melee form, obviously. Meta's not available for another 90 seconds, and looks like they're trying to disengage. A blast with the Dragon Tail setup into the leap. Here are the crits, Cinderin! The crit! It's not that much. It's not really that much.
progression in the series.
Within reach of the tier 3 tower mid, they get it pretty much right off the bat. Here's the Dragon Tail AA combo, connects onto
Great
only
Ice
one
Blast.
essentially though. ILTW walks it off for now. They're gonna find the Hoodwick in the backside. Does have buyback. GH has the Aghanim Scepter. Talked about how he's getting heavily out-leveled, but he finds the farm. Obviously his team helped out here quite a bit. And he's just gonna get into burrow form right next to the barracks. Bushwhack again, the setup, but no A blast to follow. But there's the Sunray with the egg on the back line, healing up GH to a high degree. So much damage mitigation. Rasmus melts. And this is going to be a second set of racks for Team NIGMA. And they still have Aegis. No, they don't. They do not have Aegis.
Ice Blast might come in here. The Scotty has almost no value because he can't use it in the fight. He can't go in. So I guess that's how he's thinking. This is how I do the most damage in the game. And I'm kind of with him on it. It's just... It really makes you question, was this a good pick to begin with, right?
Oh, the FPS has gone down the tubes. That means meta has been pop Cinderin.
Yep.
Oh, that wasn't meta. What caused my What was that?
Oh,
that was a reflection then. A reflection on multiple heroes. Okay.
You have found a Nemesis match.
That's not true. Nobody does that. Nobody's playing that. That's actually
I actually like Nemesis.
Yeah.
I do. I think it's fun. Oh,
here
we go.
BKB. Big A blast onto 3. They blow up ILTW. No buyback for him. GH stuck inside his burrow. A big potential fight here if they can get more out of this. Dragon Tail is going to connect, but Miracle has created a lot of space between him and Hellbear Smashers. Mind control out of mana completely, so it looks like they'll be able to clean him up at the very least. So a nice mini comeback here from Hellbear Smashers. But what can they turn this into? They can find... They might just run into Roche and force this fight, actually. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. Meta's popped. Rasmus on the outskirts. Jumps in with the dragon form.
Man's
the
a
dragon
dodge.
tail. Oh my god, Rasmus melts. Holy Jesus.
He was not ready to get stunned by Nyx there. He didn't BKB.
Yeah, that was rough stuff. He buys back, but like we talked about, useless human form activated. And Enigma know that. And there's creeps in the base right now, so they have to be pretty careful here. And Miracle's going to jump in. He gets Dragon Tail, though. He's going to get bushwhacked into death. All right, 70 seconds on the deck. ILTW pops the BKB with that huge meta form. Still could go for Roche technically, but it's a 4v5 now. Or 4.5 versus 5. He's talking about the Dragon Knight. And control. Oh, he's going to get cold feet. Does proc it.
Yeah. I think valiant effort from Hellbears here to try to get the Roche, but in the end, not enough.
Yep. Perhaps trying to snag a little something, but ILTW ends up getting the Aegis, and the kill onto Hoodwink is very easy in the end. It's Ace. Is Moonlight Shadowed. Should be okay. He'll does not have gem or anything, so he'll be happy with that exchange for sure. As the shard was picked up. I mean, I think they already had the Sunray, right? I thought they had the Sunray. I think it's Ember Spirit. Miracle picked it up. Those Fire Remnants.
Oh, he didn't BKB Rasmus again.
Yeah, Rasmus dead.
It's just
70 seconds on the deck. 7-second BKB was still available to use, but and this is what happens when you're playing against GH in this
arrow.
Nyx Assassin. Okay, beautifully done. That is the Aegis. And Borania pops a BKB. You can see the crits coming out. He still has 2 leaps to go. Uses 1 to retreat, though. This is going to be a tier 3 tower at the very least. And you can see GH is continuing to heal in the midst of all this. He's getting surrounded by his teammates. That's basically a shield, but Hellbear Smashers are starting to drop like flies as the building damage is just going to be too much. This is going to be mega creeps at the very least. Ace. Back. Not mean to rhyme that. GH gets the Impale, connects on the 1, and this is going to be it. So this ends up being 2-1 for Team NIGMA. I have to say, I mean, this game was a little bit more stompy, but Smashers in game 2.